So lastly, let's take a quick look at situations in our day-to-day lives when storytelling might be relevant. Obviously, written word. If you're a reader, if you listen to music, all of that's based in story, rooted in story for the most part. Workplace situations. If you're interviewing for a job, if you're giving a presentation, a pitch, trying to win business, being able to tell a good story and connect with the people you're speaking to is going to go miles in helping you achieve those goals. Advertising, obviously, advertising is thrown at us every day. And the key point of any great advertising is to connect with the target audience. And how do you connect with an audience? Ideally through story. Social situations, of course, speeches. I know a lot of us get called upon to give speeches, even if we don't want to. I've certainly been there. Having a better understanding of story, I think, has helped me a lot with those situations in the past. Comedy, film and theater, and then also even wordless mediums. So, like I said, I want to take a broader view of story. And if you think of story through the lens, so to speak, of a photographer or a painter or an instrumental musician or a graphic designer, all of these artists, all these people expressing themselves are doing so with story. A photo is going to tell you a story. A painting is going to tell you a story. It might just not use the same core elements that we're going to look at, but that's the general purpose of these art forms and mediums. So all these different things, have the same things in common. They're all about expression and connection. And I'm going to hit that a few times throughout this lesson because I really think that is the core of any great story, is expression on the part of the storyteller and connection with the target audience. And then, of course, they all utilize fundamental storytelling elements, and we're going to get into those as well. So we're going to start with some broad strokes and then get a little more specific as we go, and then look at different examples in which storytelling can come into play. So exercise 1, choose your medium. A note on this, exercises are totally up to you. This is optional. You don't have to do it. And I know everyone coming to this course is coming with potentially a different aim. So maybe you have a story that you're working out right now and you already know what your medium is. You know you're going to write a short story or an essay and you're going to try to use these lessons to bring it to life a little bit. That's great. You've got your medium. Don't sweat it. If you want to take one of your life experiences or one of your ideas for a story and workshop it through this course with the lessons we're going, these exercises will kind of just walk you through the step-by-step of putting that all together. So if you haven't thought about it yet, think of what medium you might want to use to tell your story. And this can be in person. If you just want to workshop telling a story at a party, that's great. If you're working on a speech, if you're a comedian and you're trying to put an act together, whatever it is, if you haven't thought about it and you want to do these exercises, think about your medium, because having that in mind will put context to everything we're going to cover in future lessons. That's the start for this. We've got a lot of ground to cover. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'll see you in the next section where we're going to talk about broad strokes essentials of storytelling.